So in this video we're going to be talking about the pilot, which was the first episode of season 10 of Doctor Who, featuring Pearl Mackie as Bill Potts. This was her first episode, a nice introductory episode, and a pretty damn good strong start to a season. This is Peter Capaldi's last season. We've got lots to talk about, what you might have missed, what you probably saw and enjoyed, what you might not have liked, how were the Daleks. There's lots to talk about, so let's get straight into it.
So episode 1 of series 10 begins the end of the 12th Doctor, played by Peter Capaldi, and this was an amazing beginning to the end, especially as we got introduced to Pearl Mackie, who plays Bill Potts. I absolutely love this character. I love the way she was portrayed in this, and she's already growing on me after just one episode. I love that she got to see the Daleks straight away, and they remixed the clip from the introductory clip at the start of 2016 when the Doctor was like, 2017 needs us. I see that we had the Daleks again. We have to have the Daleks because it's a contract that every year they have to be in at least one episode, even if it's just for 10 seconds. They have to be there, or else they will lose the rights to using the Daleks in Doctor Who, and nobody really wants that. But yeah, Pearl Mackie as the companion, she was definitely the main focus of the pilot. I loved that we went like travelling throughout space. It was like a race to get away from this water, this space oil, which was chasing Pearl's character. Totally stumbling. It's been a long day. It's Easter Sunday now, and I'm trying to get this out as quickly as possible. I'm already late. But I loved the way that Bill bounced off of the 12th Doctor and Nardole. I really like the relationship that's building up between them all. It's definitely like a small Team TARDIS family. And I look at this is one of the things that I look forward to the most in series 10, is how they all grow closer after the end of every episode, coming close to death, coming close to losing each other, all that. It's just something great at the end of an episode to come back together and be like, we're safe, we're still here, let's go. So definitely Pearl Mackie is definitely a great choice for playing Bill. I absolutely love how she's so down to earth, and it's not like Clara Oswald, who was impossible and had all this mystery. We got a lot of backstory about Bill in the very first episode, and I'm excited to see more about her throughout the rest of the season. We learned that she was fostered, that she doesn't know much about her mother, especially the rest of her family, and she struggles. She doesn't have an entertaining life, and she serves chips at a university, which maybe some people can relate to her more than Clara Oswald, played by Jenna Coleman. So yeah, definitely happy with Bill's character. Now for the rest of the story. So for the story, I thought it was very good, definitely satisfactory for a return after a very long time, a year and a half I believe, if you don't include the Christmas specials, but it was definitely very high yes up there, if that makes any sense. What I really liked though most about this episode is when we arrived on the Dalek space station, Dalek planet, wherever we were when the Daleks were there. I really like that we got a throwback to a Tom Baker story from the 70s, which was Destiny of the Daleks. If you didn't know that, the things that the Daleks were fighting were from that episode when Davros was around, so it makes me wonder, was Davros close by in this episode? But that was definitely my favourite part about this. The next thing that I absolutely loved is the fact that we have the two big double doors underneath the university, and we have absolutely no idea what is inside, or do we? My guess is that it's the 60s Cybermen, the Mondasian Cybermen, making their big return through the big double doors. But I guess you can all speculate on what you think is going to be showing up. It was a smooth episode. I like that we didn't rush into Bill suddenly jumping on board the TARDIS. The Doctor didn't want to travel with Bill again. He was refusing, but deep down he knew, like, yes, this is who I'm supposed to be. I need someone to travel with and do all this every day, every hour, every second, because that's who the Doctor is. He has to save people, and he doesn't want to do it alone. As for Nardole, I felt like he definitely wasn't needed. He's pointless. So I don't know why it cut off, but let's just keep talking about Nardole. With Nardole, as I was saying, I don't think he's needed. He was fine in The Husbands of River Song. He was fine in The Return of Dr. Mysterio, which has been the last two Christmas specials. He was alright in that. He was keeping the Doctor company, making sure he wasn't alone. But now we have Bill, so I don't know why Nardole is there. If they keep him as like a butler, which is what they seem to be doing and saying that they're doing, then it's fine. You keep him like that. You mainly keep him in the TARDIS, just doing stuff in the background, and Bill and the Doctor go out and explore and have the episodes to themselves. Then I'll be alright with that. I don't see why he's there unless he serves a greater purpose. Maybe he has a darker purpose and his reasons are much more sinister and menacing, and we'll find out about that in the finale. Maybe he's with Missy, we never know. Or do we? I don't know. But yeah, so that Nardole, yeah, okay, let's just leave it at that. Let's push you to the side and we'll talk about you again next week and see if you've got any better. So what else is there to talk about? I just like the feel that
This is so fresh. This is Doctor Who. It's been on for 10 years now. This modern 12 years now it's been on for the modern series. But it's been on for 54 years, and this episode felt like brand new, #1 again. I also love that we got a callback for Susan and River Song, the little pictures on the table, a jar full of sonic screwdrivers. So it's always nice that even though your favourite Doctor is gone, maybe your favourite companion's gone, maybe your favourite era of Doctor Who is gone, it's always going to be lingering around with Easter eggs. Sorry for the background noise again, if you can hear that, hopefully you can't. I always like that even though your favourite era of Doctor Who might be over, it might always creep back and like seep in, as the water did in this episode. As for the villain was fine. It was very connecting for Bill. It was definitely for Bill, not for the audience. Creepy, definitely creepy. I feel like Stephen Moffat took parts of this from The Waters of Mars. I believe he wrote that. If he didn't, then crap. But yeah, it definitely felt like they took stuff from The Waters of Mars. Sorry for that noise, I'm going to have to wrap this up quickly. I loved it though. Series 10 off to a strong start. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about Smile. We're going to predict what's going to happen in that. I've got a few things to talk about this week about the doors. I feel like the Cybermen are behind there, or maybe John Simm's master. What might kill the Doctor? Why are they showing the regenerations in the trailer? That's not him regenerating. There's stuff going around that Chris Marshall has been cast as the 13th Doctor. It's false. Don't believe it. It's false. Also, the regenerations in the trailer, it's not him regenerate. It is him regenerating, but that's not his regeneration, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't, so I probably have to go and make a video now about that. But yeah, Doctor Who's off to a strong start. The pilot, I would rate it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was very strong. Pearl Mackie is doing a perfect job as Bill. I would get the amazing picture once again. She's doing an amazing picture. She's doing an amazing job as Bill. Matt Lucas is doing a great job as Nardole, although I don't see the point in him. And Peter Capaldi is always a 10 out of 10, or a 12 out of 12. Hope you know that reference. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this review. It was very rushed. I feel like I'm late to getting this review online. That's why I've had to rush it. Next week it'll be more smooth, more laid out, especially tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the rush. First video on the channel. I hope you like it. Hit that thumbs up if you want to. If you don't want to, then that's fine. Subscribe if you want to see more from me and just blurting absolute random rubbish. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.